How's everybody? This is Erroneous One here, the Kingdom Hearts Cheating Cross, guilting, trading, cleaning out my inventory video. We're gonna get into this because I got a lot to go through in these medals now. It's been a while since I've actually done this, per se. We've done a few pulls, and I haven't really traded anything from those pulls, so, anything major. Oops. So we'll go through, and we're gonna go through this today, together, pretty much. Just to get rid of them all, make some space. I cannot wait for a new inventory cell. When the next one comes up, hopefully it'll be soonish, maybe. But I'll definitely be partaking of the inventory increase. For now, strength. And 7.91 as a 7-star. AoE. Okay, strength's not bad, I guess, but we'll see if we can't get, like, I guess we'll go for, like, multiple copies. One with ground, one with air, maybe one with EA. I'm going to skip through the animations on a few of these things, because there are things I don't really care about the guilt on, or the traits on. There's nothing there. Yeah, it's fine. So you guys want to strap in, because this is probably going to be something of a longer video. Oh, yeah. Those ones. I wonder if they're ever actually going to do like a PvP system where you can only use like tier 3s or something. Tier 3 and below, I forgot I still have the dwarves there. Okay, so what do you have? You have Ariel, so I'll leave you alone. And do you have anything on you? You do not, so I'll lock you. Those copies, what do you have? Ariel as well, so we'll leave you alone. What do you have? Nothing, so we'll leave you there. Okay, okay, here we go. EA and Strength, so that's actually not bad. We'll leave that one as it stands. That's not bad for Coliseum, or for a PvP. You never need that one. Ariel and Strength. Pretty Ariel and Ground in this one, so let's see if we can't do that. What are you on? Oh, 7-star versions. Ew. They're in subslots. Oh, we are in the middle also of a guilting campaign, so it makes it even better to do these kind of things on. Alright, hang on, let me go. Let the cat in, because she's at the door scratching and meowing. Hang on, guys. Okay, and we're back. I had to let the cat in the room. Okay, here we go. Tap the screen there, and backing up real quick. Okay, Axel, alright. Damage and rate and strength, so I guess we'll try and get air and ground on you for the most part. We'll see. We shall see. He's at 99, interesting. I expected higher with the guild campaign. Strength again. Yeah, we're gonna skip that one. Well, I guess I should have taken it over the raids. Wow, I'm still saying 99. How interesting. There we go. That ground. Let's hit the ground of the raid. Okay. Cat wants attention. There we go, 126. Alright. Finally got the increase there. HP, yeah, we'll skip that one. Not too bad for this one, though. Ground and Strength are a pretty good trade combination in this one. Okay, let's see. Sora, what do you got? You have your double raid equipped as a 6-star. Sure, we'll work on you real quick. Don't need those raid traits in that one. I wish there's a way to transfer traits off a medal into another medal. Maybe, like, you pay X amount of money, or strength, okay. X amount of money, or maybe like a specialized medal to do that, perhaps. Take one trait off one to put it onto another one. But it has to be like, but restrictions, they have to be like the same attribute. And maybe, I don't know, same attribute and maybe like the same tier, perhaps? To make it a little evened out there. Because if that's the case, people would just like go farm, like the farmable metals, like the selfies and the Titas and Wakas and everything, just like get traits on those until they find what they want, and then transfer traits off more than likely. Make it a little more challenging in that regard. The idea, I would think, kind of cool concept. I have a single. Why do I have a single Ansem here? Sure, we'll lock you up. While you're there by yourself. Okay, Kyrie. Okay, you have aerial and defense, and you have ground and raids. So I want to try and get you leveled up. I would like to try and get EA on her, but again, you never know when we're going to get any more of those like fill cups or just the tier restriction challenges. And she will be a useful buffer for that kind of situation. Actually, sure. Alright. What else can we talk about? I guess new PvP week is here. It's going good so far. I have a tentative setup right now that I'm working on for PvP. It's going pretty well. I do like the mix of blades this week. We have Stroke of Midnight and Starlight, and Moogle Glory, which is an interesting one to put in there. Okay, double rated tier 4. I'll leave you alone. Why not? You have Ariel. Okay. The new VIP medal is interesting. It can be definitely useful as a buffer, potentially again as an extra buffer of some kind. All right, here we go. Yay. I'm gonna try to get ground on him real quick. So I do like that. The medal itself, it's not like a must-have VIP one though. I mean, I guess it can kind of be useful if you don't have like a. Here we go again. If you don't have like a Kyrie Kai or a Shion Kai, I guess mainly a Kyrie Kai for the upright. But it's not by no means a complete buffer. I think Dash is more viable as a buffer than this one is. Whoa, okay. 2 arrows in a row. I don't mind it so much. It's an interesting little VIP medal. The big thing on this week's VIP was that we do get a golden ticket again that will be released to us on Monday. Okay. Some medals are just predisposed to certain traits. I'm wishing that we didn't have to wait till Monday. I mean, I kind of get why they kind of do it up to a point. It's like literally, like, you give out those golden tickets at last day, and you might be able to like evolve certain medals or get them a little higher up and ready to go for you. Strength. Sure, take strength. So I don't mind that aspect of it. It's an interesting little idea for it. It's actually pretty cool. But I wish they gave it out sooner than that, because obviously I think a lot of us could use that golden ticket now more than we could use it on Monday. But it's an interesting little thing. I'm not sure why they're doing that. I'm not sure quite why they're doing that just yet, in terms of we just wait the extra week for it to come out. It's still a little odd to me. I do like the fact that, on Monday we can get a golden ticket, and then on Tuesday, the PvP ranks come out, and we can kind of go from there. That's kind of a cool idea there for that one. You have nothing on you, but you are guilted and traded, and you are with Ariel. Okay, we'll do something for now. So that's a neat little kind of thing there, but I would still prefer to get the ground. Okay, I would still prefer to get the thing earlier. Ariel, okay, that's good for him. Good mix there. What do you have? Triple threat to EA and max gauges. Alright, let's see if we can get you a strength. Oh, those are all my all my stuff at once. I can't. I kind of lost track of what I was talking about earlier because the cat disturbed me. She was looking at me with these deep, soulful eyes, and it's like I forgot what I was completely talking about, Cat. But Cat says that's okay. She's more important anyway. PvP. I do like the mix of blades in it this time. I'm probably gonna do a video after my last 3 tries for today. After this one, it's been. There's no trust in you, right? You're just it's been an interesting little thing there with PvP. Going through there with the rankings, with the tier changes now, like you can't just jump, and it really impacts you how early you start PvP now. which is kind of aggravating to me because I kind of can't do anything about it until I get out of work, which is like mid out, like, by 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. So, by for instance, today when I did my first battle, I was already ranked at over 18,000. I was like 18,752, I think it was, in terms of ranking. So it's gonna take me like a day or two to climb into the top 100. I mean, I'll do it. It's a good thing and a bad thing. Overall, though, I'm greatly enjoying the new tier ranking system. I think that was one of the biggest things for PvP was how fast you can get knocked out of your placing, and now that's no longer a concern. Now it's you actually have to maintain your rate throughout the week. You can't just like do it on the last day or so, or just do your 3 tries a day, and then on the last day just go ham to reach a higher rank. Which I do like that. I know it's been better for a lot of players. I know a lot of players ranked a little better than they usually do because they were able to they weren't sniped out that quickly. So that was good. What do you have? DB2 max. Oh, you're a 7-star, so you're probably in a sub slot then. Although you're not showing yourself to be a sub slot. This one, I don't know. I think I'd like to get maybe a double raid trait, perhaps. Maybe, I don't know. A lot of these, I don't know what I'm going to do with them just yet. I mean, like tier 5, like this and everything, outside of PvP, and even with PvP now, for my game, this is for my game. Double raids, okay. I'm not really using tier 5s in a lot of ways, except unless they're prime medals. For the most part, but potentially outside of even for Coliseum and PvE, I'm not really using too much either anymore. What did you have? You were traitless. That's right. What do you got? You have strength. Okay, and you have nothing. So we'll throw you into this one. Why not? I'm trying to think like. In a lot of ways, I kind of like how they're kind of handling this out now, at least in terms of the banners. Ariel, okay, it's good. For a lot of players, because like the way you're able to pull medals now, when you do pull, you're guaranteed that tier 5 or higher 7-star medal. And the fact that we can now, it doesn't matter what star version of a medal we're throwing into it, it'll still count as a trait. That's actually really useful for a lot of players who don't always spend money in the game. I do like that aspect of it quite a bit. You have aerial and strength. And you have your raid one. Okay, so let's get air and ground on you then. It's really useful in a lot of ways, I think, for a lot of players for it to be happening that way. It lets people guilt things and get things traded a lot easier than it normally would in a lot of cases, unless you're like spending a lot of money in the game, or even some kind of money. It's a neat little. The useful little aspect that they're adding to the game that I do appreciate, and I think a lot of players do as well. Them changing you don't have to have the same star version of the medal to get a trade on it now. The fact that you can just go through and like use any version of it is pretty good. Okay, let's see. So I definitely like that one. What do you have? You have a 2. You have aerial. Okay, so we'll leave you alone, and we'll get you locked in. And now I know, too, if I pull any more of these medals right here, I know that, hey, I already went through and cleaned everything up, so if I have spare copies, I can throw them in and try and get other traits. That means, if I do copies, that means I need traits on one of them. So to help me manage my inventory and get a little more organized in terms of, you are a boosted one. I forgot I had you. No, you're not. Never mind. You just have strength and trait ground on you. I do have 2 of you in a sub-slot. You have an 87 max, though. That's interesting. You have a triple threat 2 on you. Triple threat. You have sleep plus on you. Oh. I forgot I put that skill on that medal for that high score challenge. Way last year for anniversary, when Tyree came out along with him. Should show off. Don't use these guys, right? I'm not gonna worry about. Oops, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna worry about throwing these extra medals into the 7-star versions. If I need them, I can just use fairies to get them into a 7-star version himself. But again, that's for my game. I don't recommend doing that for everybody else. If you do, I should actually place a defense with the HP trait. If you guys do indeed have copies and you are looking to have a 7-star copy, make sure you are throwing your 6 stars into your 7-star copies for the traits. Don't do what I'm doing. Just, I mean, I can afford to do that. We'll take that over defense. I can afford to do that with my game because I do spend in the game, and I tend to get tier 5 fairies pretty easily for the most part in terms of ticket drops. Big Head Sword number 1. Okay. Your raid 1. Alright, we can use that. Never know when I might need a different version of raid. We'll unlock you. I don't know why you're locked, but now you're trait fodder. Your big giant head. Okay, good start. I do wonder how small his head would actually be though without without all that hair. Strength. That's pretty good actually. We'll leave that one at the stands then. That's a good little potential PvP one. So we'll lock you. You will be new trait fodder. Dudes run sub slots. That's fine. Okay, you got Ariel. That's good for you. So we'll use you now. Lock you up. And let's just go here for the ground. We were talking about earlier. If you guys haven't already heard about him or anything just yet, there we go. Ground, nice. Heard about him yet? I haven't involved in a podcast. The podcast is cat hair in my mouth. Oh my god. Sorry. Oh, that was really uncomfortable. I've been involved in a podcast being hosted by Lost Predictions. Lost is a great YouTuber, great streamer. Streams a lot more consistently than I do. So you should definitely go look him up. You're ground him. Definitely go look him up. But we've been doing a podcast pretty consistently for the past 3 weeks. It's going pretty well. And one of the things we talked about in the last podcast, which is podcast number 3, was the tiers now. What are they doing now? Again, what are they doing now with the tier 6s? Because we've been getting tier 6s in specialized banners, with a 5 mercy pool to get, Final Boss Shion or Final Form Shion, if you refer to the Japanese type. For her, we got one for the new Illustrated Aqua B, who's actually one of the better tier 6 medals to get in the game in terms of a single target damaging medal. She still puts in some pretty good work in PvP. You locked? You're not. There you are. But it's an interesting thing. They didn't do that with the tier 5s. They didn't give us like a 5 mercy medal for tier 5 medals at that. So that begs the question: what are they doing with those medals? Damage rate's gonna leave you on. What are they doing with those medals? I don't know right now. Ground rates. It almost makes some of us think that potentially they are going to kind of skip over the tier 7s. Sure, they're going to kind of skip over the tier 7s. Or, sorry, the tier 6s and go right into tier 7s potentially as like the new prime medals or whatever new deal medal they're going to keep coming out with. Maybe right in a tier 7. Maybe a tier 6 or 2 here and there. But I think they might jump right into tier 7s, and I'm not sure. I think that'd be kind of cool. God, okay. And if they would do that, but only if they also gave the ability. You have this one. Only if they also gave the ability to have tier 6 7 stars pullable in the tier 7 banner, because when they come out, it's like you're guaranteed 1 tier 5 7 star. I'm sure, and then when the tier 7s come out, that would be. Here's 1 tier 7 guaranteed, or it might be like you're guaranteed either a tier 6 or a tier 7. There we go. A tier 6 or a tier 7 in the banner. They could go in that direction too. I'll figure this out. EA. So EA is really helpful on you, is it? You might actually have Sun or fusing it into one of the 7 stars. So they could be doing it in one of the other ways. That'd be an interesting thing that they chose to do if they choose to do it that way. Like you're guaranteed a tier 6 or a tier 7 star in each pool if they skip over the tier 6s for the prime medals and everything. You're PvP ready. I wouldn't mind that. I'd be like, okay, that's ground and defense. That'd be like that's actually workable. If they did it that way. Oh, neat. Okay. Be a workable thing for the banner. So I'm definitely looking to see what they're going to be doing for that one. I just mercied. Actually, no. We will take the trait. I just mercied Xion EX Kai in a previous video, and I mercied another copy of Riku vs. Roxas because I tried to get a raid one, but it turned out I got one raid trait and the rest of them turned out to be PvP traits. Not bad. I mean, I'm not complaining about that. Right here again. But I'm definitely gonna be saving my resources right now, and this is what I suggest some other players do as well. The Riku vs. Roxas banner is a very good banner to pull from. Don't get me wrong. Even if you don't have the buffers yet either, you definitely should invest in getting Xion and Kairi EX Kai if you don't already have them. For PvP and nothing else. I mean, getting a copy of them. Hang on, quick. 1 second. Cat went out. Cat was out of the room now. Okay, now that we have once again exceeds the wishes of Cat. We lost here or not. So I just completely kind of lost track of what I was talking about now. I just completely forgot. We're talking about PvP. Tier 7s. Oh, the pool. Okay, right. If you don't have a copy of Xion or Kairi EX Kai, you should definitely get a copy or two of them if you're able to do so, mainly for PvP purposes. Although you can always use some of the stained glass metals to kind of compensate for buffs and debuffs. The new prime metals again also kind of handle their own buffs and debuffs now, which is really good. So you're gonna have some leeway in that one. But if you don't have them, you should definitely get them. I highly recommend that at bare minimum. But after that, the Roxas versus Riku versus Roxas banner is actually a really good banner too, because it's a very powerful prime metal. You could potentially get the new nominee. I'll take that. You could potentially get the new nominee. Sorry, I got distracted again. I actually had a viewer earlier today. Hang on. I'm gonna go find that because that was hilarious. He referred to her as Flashlight Nominee, which I loved. It was actually pretty good. Hang on, just to find it real quick. All right. Let's see. Sorry, I'm having to log back in real quick. Here we go. Mr. Steven 092. Yeah, Steve, I'm pretty sure it's I'm pretty sure you were on my stream and it was Steven, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, he refers to her as he got the Flashlight nominee today, which I love because now I think about it, when you look at her again, it does kind of look like there's like a flashlight above her head or something like that. So I did like that one. That was very good. But if you're lucky enough to get her pulled, she handles a lot of your upright buffs right there. It doesn't debuff as well, unfortunately, but you can always get that changed out. You can handle that with other metals now. Because with the way the metals are running now, you have the option of pretty much getting other metals in play that will assist you in getting your maximum buffs and debuffs. So there are options for that one, for sure. You have nothing on you, and okay, here. So I do like that aspect of that one. You can definitely utilize that pretty easily. So you don't have to have Kairi or Xion, but they make things a lot easier because once you have them, all your buffs and debuffs are taken care of. Any debuffs you get are overwritten. So that works out really well for you, and then you can just focus on power going throughout. And generally speaking, you can put like your defense boost on Kairi or Xion, or something of that nature. Will work out for you really, really well. I do like that piece for you. You guys are my cat. My sister get a cat for me. It works out for you really, really well in that regard. So I like that. But pulling from the Roxas and the Riku versus Roxas banner is also a good one too. Just you get a lot of utility out of that one. You get a lot of power out of that one. Tier 5 you're guaranteed per pull. The skills are there too as well. But again, I'm waiting for JP Anniversary. JP Anniversary is right around the corner. It's going to be here in less than a week, I want to say. Pretty sure it's the 3rd or the 4th of September. Because a lot of what they're going to get, we're going to get coming to our game. Maybe not right at the same time, although they have been doing that. We got that the 5 pull Mercy banners for Xion and Kairi at the same time JP did. We got the new avatar boards at the same time JP did. there are some options there. You know, they're doing some things there in that regard. So I don't think we'll get everything they're going to get like right as it releases, but we're going to get some stuff more than likely as it's released. So it's definitely something to be paying attention to. Strength. Ooh, okay. Damage and raise. I don't know why I have you like that, but whatever. So that's gonna be something to be paying attention to in terms of like what they're coming out with. But again, mainly it's going to be like, okay, you're going to see what they're coming out with, and go, okay, it's going to be coming to global pretty soon as well. Strength, all right, we can do that. It'll be coming to global pretty soon as well after it's released in JP at some point in time. Maybe not immediately, but like, you know, like a month or two afterwards, maybe like November or December potentially. We're going to see some things coming through from that one. So I'm definitely going to be holding off on any future expenses for the most part, not pulling too crazy into anything until we see what they're going to get. So while the Riku vs. Roxas banner is very enticing and it is good to pull from, the Keyblades for this week for PvP do support it as well in a lot of aspects. We're going to skip that one. Yeah, I'll skip that one. It does support it in a lot of ways. You be frugal when you're doing it. You know, pull wisely, pull carefully. I keep on saying this to players too, that you know your own game. Okay, so we get some E on this one then. You know your game. You know what's in your game. You know what you need, what you don't need, where you're weak at in particular. So you know what to focus on for the most part. You guys have an idea what you guys need to pull for. If pulling for the new Riku vs. Roxas banner is good for you, pull from it. It won't be a bad choice. Well, it won't be a bad choice to pull from. You're going to get utility out of it either way. So, again, I think today's Tuesday. So in 2 days, we will get that new update. I'm pretty sure we'll get some kind of new banner deal. Because we do have Riku vs. Roxas does leave Thursday night, I want to say. So if you are going to pull from that one, time is limited. Lucky. What did I get new? Oh, Sleep Resist, that's right. Second copy of Shion. I'll work on that one finally. Ooh, Oron. Okay, what do you got? EA and Strength for whatever reason. Shit, what's over on you? Strength does absolutely all of jack shit for you, so let's see if we can get some status resistances on you of some kind. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Sleep. I will keep the strength over the defense. Even though it's worthless, I will still keep it over the defense. Let's see. Kind of right things to talk about. I'm still in power. Ground. Wow. Sure. Why not, right? Isn't this always the way with doing traits, though? You get traits you want on metals that don't need them, and vice versa on the other ones. Look! Perfect traits for, like, you know, a Hercules B, or a Triton, or any other attacking metal but a fixed damage metal. Okay, what do you have? You have EA damage and raids, strength, you have ground strength. I give up there. Like, look, my Hercules B could really use that. EA could have gone right there where that Gauge's 2 is, and he'd be perfect for a 7-star. This one is what? Sleep? Sleep in your age, not too bad. Sleep is good, it gets for the new PvP meta coming out pretty soon, probably. Ah, here we are. Neku. Attack, ground, and this one, you... Whenever there's more Lux collected in that stage. And at a 7-star, you are a 9.68. You might not be a bad raid medal in the future. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get some raid traits in you then. I'm still in power. I haven't even gotten to I haven't even gotten to ground, of course. Haven't even gotten to speed or magic yet. Wow. I didn't realize my inventory was this jacked up. But I had to be approaching in the power. Sleep. No, we're gonna skip that. Not increasing the guilt just yet, unfortunately. Max gauges again. We'll skip that. Probably try and go for like all raid traits maybe on this one. I don't know. I might keep the EA and raid, but I don't know. I'm not sure what will cause more damage: EA and 2 raid traits or 3 raid traits. I do not know. If anybody knows in the comments, let me know. Okay, here we go again. Damage raise, there we go. I'm pretty sure EA and 2 raid traits will do more damage overall than... Actually, no, because now EA reduces the second hit by 40%, but you're doing more damage. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one as it stands. This is fine. Tier 7, so we'll lock you up. Get you over here. And what? See if we can get some of the attack traits in this one, I guess. On this particular one. Strength isn't bad. Let's start with that. Game is freezing up. There we go. Poison resist. Boom, 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 boom. Damage raise. Okay. Not too bad for that one. Okay, yeah, so that was in the power. Okay, that's good. Because everything else in here is sub-slots, and everything's pretty much in sub-slots right now. So we're gonna leave all that alone. I did get a boosted boy today. Not too bad for that one. Lucky, yeah. Which is pretty cool actually. I mean, I still love those artwork. Still is really cool artwork, but as opposed to this one here, this one also is cool artwork too. But I don't know. I don't know which one I have here again. I have ground and defense and raids in this one. That's right. I think I like the other versions of art a little better, but that's still pretty cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and... So here is the new buffer medal. So 6 hits, 1 turn, upright strength by 3, general strength by 7, PSM strength by 5. So if you can get double cast on this guy, you're going to be in a pretty good way overall. So I should lock all you guys. As a buffer, it's not bad. It doesn't handle a lot of upright buffs. But the new Naminé is actually a little better overall for that if you can get her, the flashlight Naminé. Or even like some of the Kyrie EXs, Shielding EXs and such too. Not too bad. So this isn't, like I said, this isn't a great VIP medal you have to go and get. But with VIP, you know, you do get the extra 1,400 jewels and you do get the golden ticket for next Monday. So maybe not a bad idea to invest in that one. I don't know. Again, to each their own. You have air. Okay, so let's see if I can get some ground on you then, Mr. Aladdin. Because we never know when we're going to need the next tier 3 challenge. Ooh, okay, that's good. I didn't wonder if they'd actually do that though. You know, release a new tier 3 challenge, and make it more challenging. Like you have to have 7-star tier 3s at that point in time. Mirrors target status enhancements. I don't know if EA would be good to get on her, but I'm gonna try for it anyway. As a way to spice things up a little bit. And when you think about it today, if they do like a tier 3 challenge, the damage distribution will be really off compared to what we're used to. So it'd be kind of fun to actually do that. I would not mind it. Oh, EA. All right. Let's see. I don't know if EA will actually do anything for her, but can't hurt. Okay, Sephiroth, what do you have? You are defense plus 2,000, so we're going to level you because that's worthless on you. You have paralysis, ground, and raid, so you need an air trade. Ooh, okay, so actually, let's work on you first then. Try and get you that ground. Defense boost, has EA on it. Okay, that's where we're going to go on. So we'll see if we can get ground on this one, and then work on getting strength on the other one with the EA. and then I can pop it up into a 7-star version later on if I need to, for whatever reason. Like I said, I'm pretty sure at some point in time to make PvP interesting. There we go, awesome. To make PvP interesting, overall, they might like start releasing like restrictions. Maybe you kind of like Proud Mode essentially, where you're not per se restricted in terms of Keyblades used, but you're restricted in terms of tiers. You can only use certain tiered medals, like tier 4 and under. You know, perhaps. So you need cake grab on you. HP. We'll have to skip that. Pain and Panic. They used to be pretty good back in the day. They did some pretty decent damage. Okay, Zigbar, ground. Okay, so you're set, and you have nothing on you, so it'll lock you up and have aerial on you later. Cinderella. Lower speed defense by 1 tier for 1 turn. You have strength. Okay, well, whatever. I'll try and get E and U too as well. Ashley! Alright. Let's put the cat back in the room. So, Cat is once again here. Cat is very neat today. Cat has no patience for me doing videos today. Aerial, sure, why not? Not quite what I wanted, but whatever, we'll take it. Okay, you, what do you have? You have EA, so we'll leave you alone. You, however, have nothing on you, so we will see about getting ground on you. Ground or air? Paralysis. Not quite what we wanted, but that is okay. Okay, you, what do you have? Extra attack and strength, so you're a good PvP medal. So we'll leave you as fodder for another tier 7, then. Hook, okay, what do you have? EA, so we'll leave you alone. Lock that up there. Cat, what is it? Hang on, let me deal with this. Okay, we're back again. After, what is this, cat interruption number 3? She's over on the bed now, finally kind of calm. Ground strength. We'll try to get E and U or air. Because you have ground and damage and rage. Okay. The joys of pet ownership. Strength again? Sure. Count that trait in there that way. Max gauges, no, we'll skip that. Max gauge. It's like, no, you skip the gauge trait, you're going to get more gauge trait until you take it and like it. But I will not game. I have no need for your max gauges in this medal. Ground. This has been one of the most trolly trait videos I've ever done. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually kind of funny. See? This is like the game knows. The game knows. The game knows I was talking shit, so now it's now it's all about that. Poison, okay, listen. At least it's a different trait. Okay, the rest of our 7-star subslots. Okay, what do you have? Aerial max gauges. I could use, I don't know, ground, yay. Or more max gauges. Alright, game. Game has entered troll mode. For sure. I did pretty good on these guys, actually. Lost damage and raids on my lightning. Not too bad for her. And then on my Sephiroth, max gauges, which is but for your first medal, not too bad. You have air and ground. What do you have? You have aerial and gauges. Oops. And you... Oh, those are empty ones. Okay, so I guess we can try and change traits on this one. 147. Strength. Okay, I'll take strength over gauges in this case. Like I said, I'm going to be ready for any kind of tier challenges they come out with pretty soon. Ground. There we go. Hey, look at that. 2 of them. Sword gives no fucks. If you are air or ground, he will still beat you. Okay, what do you have? Ground and strength. And you... max gauges, but that's fine. I'll level you up. We can try and get EA on this one. It's going to unlock you. Don't know where you're locked. I'm going to start things I don't care about like this one, for instance. I'm going to start tapping through. And look, it worked out. No, you are definitely not a PvP medal, so I don't care about keeping the strength trait on that one. I don't know why it's that, actually. I could have... I guess you had higher yield potential. Poison skip. Okay, so you have E and ground, so you're kind of set in that regard. Not too bad. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, Super B. Aerial. EA and damage and raise, okay. What do you have? Damage and range and gauges, okay. Like I said, some medals are predisposed to certain traits. It very much seems like. Defense, okay, I skipped that one. That's fine. Maybe one day I'll take out for spinning and as a raid medal. Okay, I have a 7-star version of you I can throw you into, that's fine. Okay, Roxas. Ground and extra attack and double raid one. Not too bad. And you are just an empty one. Okay. So I can throw you into a 7-star version. Oh my god, all of the Kyries. This is my second copy of KH3 Sora with ground and strength. So it could actually potentially be a PvP one. It could indeed. Maybe one day. Okay, so for you. EA and strength. Come on then. Hop up. Damage and raids. Ground and strength in this one. And you have what again? Second chance, but with EA and defense. I kind of like the EA and defense one there, actually. Ground and strength, though. Maybe not you. Let's try. Oops, not involved. I don't want to involve you. I just want, you know. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm all kinds of fluttered because of Cat. Cat has caused me problems today. So you're... It's a raid one with EA on it. That's right. Okay, so... Again, if they ever come out with a PvP format, yeah, that requires you to use lower tier medals, I am going to be ready for this. Sleep. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes. Come on. Come on. Jump. There you go. At least this way, I can keep track of her. Because all she wants... Oops, no. This one, I'll write that one. All she wants is to be petted right now. But if she's being petted like this, then she is not causing a problem when trying to scratch my door to get in or out. Because she definitely pulled the whole entire... I can't decide if I want to be in the room or out the room. Ground again. Okay. My little furry pain in the ass. Um, 141. Defense again, so I will skip that. Those are all subspot ones, so all tier 5, so... Okay. Oh... Kufa. Aerial and... Raids. And you have... Ground and Raids. That's funny. Alright, let's see if we can get... Ground on this bad boy. Or EA. He does do some drone defense down. Strength. Sure, we'll replace the raid on that. Why not? Max gauges, we can skip that one. Max XP, we can skip that one. Okay, what do you have? Ground and EA. Ooh, you are kind of set, actually, aren't you? So will you be... Will you view as fodder for one of your tier 7-star versions? You have triple raids. Oh, that's right. Forgot that I had a triple rated final boss Xion. Might actually use that. What do you have? You have extra attack and ooh, okay, so you're kind of set as well. Interesting. Okay, so leave those as alone. What does this one have? Aerial, strength, and raids. This is my boosted Anyform sword I'm working on. It has damage, raids, and poison now, so still working on that one. Neku. Ground and strength. Not too bad, but let's see if we can get a EA on you or a aerial trait on you. No, so we get a raid trait, so we'll skip that for now. Okay, let's see here. Arxene is there, but I can get her 7-star. I don't have one of you. Ground and strength. Okay, let's see about getting. Poison resist. Yeah, we skip that one. So I've been thinking about certain metals to utilize for PvE as well, because Coliseum is important. I mean, PvP has become a huge focus in the game, but you do need to look at Coliseum as well for those skills. So, ooh, you are set. Look at that one. I've been kind of thinking about that one. So I do have a tier 7 Aladdin and Carpet that has EA, ground, and air on it, which would be really nice for Coliseum, except that I don't have, it's not enough fairies yet. Turn it into a 7-star version, and I would like to turn in my other nominee tier 6 cover metal into a 7-star, because it has a ground trait on it, and that would be more useful going on. See this in here, Aladdin Carpet. Look at that. He's boosted. Great multiplier. He evolves into a 9.69 multiplier, which is pretty good for AoE. And, oops, he has a ground and air. So he's a really good candidate for PvE events at 7 stars. I just haven't had a chance to really put the resources into him, unfortunately. I'm not sure if I am going to or not. I would love to get some EA on this guy, though. Something I'll be looking at later on the road, that kind of thing. I am going to focus definitely on my copy metals first, because they do give you the most benefit right now. Of course, with PvP. And PvP is what gives you more tickets to do things for the most part right now. So I do need to keep on focusing on that regard, but definitely stuff I'm kind of looking at, you know. These are all the tier 7 ones. Okay, I got a boosted one of you. I know I did. Where are you at? Yeah, here you are. You're boosted. So I know that I have the single copy there. There it is. Let's see if we can get it on you. One never knows. I might need you. Raids. Okay, interesting. Interesting and not unwelcome. Okay, here we go. There's one of you I thought I had something on, did I? One of 120, one of 120. I guess I didn't. I thought I had some traits in one of you. I guess I don't. Okay, so we can throw this student to you then. Start getting traits on some of these 7 stars. Poison. Not what I wanted to see the first one, but not too bad overall. Could potentially be useful for PvP if I ever just getting status to high hell. I did get a Lingering Will. That was boosted. I got poison as well. Go figure. No traits on this one, and no traits on that one. Here's my 6-star version of this one. Double rotate ground, not too bad for rating. I think. What's doing with these guys right here? Oh, right, you have EA and sleep on you. Okay, so we can level you up, actually. Why did I not have you leveled up? I forget why I had this one spared. Oh, I think it was for high score potential. I just tried to level them up again. Oh, strength. Okay, cool. We'll take that. Boink. There. Actually, that's fine. Okay, dash. Dash, you're a good buffer. 8 hits, 3 attacks, upper strength by 5, PSM by 7, targets upper defense by 4, and PSM and defense by 7. So he's actually a pretty gnarly little buffer. But only for 3 attacks. So remember that he is limited in terms of his attacks. But I would still like to get EA on him. Because again, this is one of the ones that could be a restriction medal, you know, in a challenge of some kind. Okay, Aerial, we'll take that over defense. So you're set for dealing damage and can be both up there. Let's see. Can I get an EA on you? Can I get EA on you? No, damage and raids. Interesting. We're gonna skip that, but interesting. Okay, so not too bad on him. I don't know one at all. Okay, so alright, we're into magic now. Sweet. This one didn't get much on him. Ground, gauges, sleep. This one also defense, strength, defense, poison, and max gauges. So not too bad for that one either. Magic. Okay, here we go. Already, we are into some serious magic parts in this one. Okay, damage and raids and aerial. So we'll see if we can get some EA on this one. Or actually ground. Or both? Defense. That is not EA and it's not ground. Oh, level up. Man, when this medal first came out, it was like a bomb dropping on enemies. Pretty hard. Back in the good days, he was one of the first. I think this one might have actually been the first or one of the first. No, I think this was the first tier 4. I mean, people thought like Black Hood Mickey, the tier 3, when it came out, was like all kinds of amazing, which he was at the time. And then this guy dropped, and you're just like, holy crap! Look what this thing can do. It does great damage. Yay, awesome. It is great. I probably should have kept that strength actually. Oh well. It is great damage. This is amazing, you know. And then we got the Illustrated Cloud as the next tier 4. Because I remember that high score challenge. Do I have a 7-star version of you? I do. So we will throw those into that one later on. Same thing with this one. I do. So we will throw those into that one later on too then. Maybe those 7-star upgrades. Okay, Pooglets. EA and Paralysis Resist. Oh, that is not going to be a PvP medal. Unless there's no restrictions on it. So I don't care too much about the paralysis trait. I will take strength over paralysis in this case. My Pooglet shall do mighty damage. What is on you, though? Aerial gauges, okay. What do you have? You have tier 7 versions. Luxor, you have ground, so you're kind of set. Level up. Is there a 7-star version of you? There is not, so we can easily be locked with a potential other metal. Ah! Okay, strength and Imperial. Let's see if we can't change that. Ooh, yay, alright. Let's get rid of... Oof. Yeah, I'll go with that one for now. We'll let this Terra deal mighty damage against aerial opponents. Oh, Marluxia. Do I even care about Marluxia? Not really. I know I have tier 7s of him, so I'll just leave that one alone for now. I also have tier 7 versions, or 7-star versions of Illustrated Sephiroth, so I'll leave that one alone for now. Potential Radiant Metal, so leave you alone. I also have 7-star version of this one. Yeah, I do have 7 slots. Cool. Oi. I know I also have 7-star extra attack and damage raids. Ground and extra attack. Alright. Well, I'll leave this alone too. I know I have 7-star versions. I can throw this in the 7-star versions. Oh my god, all the Kyries. Okay, you. Ground, because you're set. I also, again, have 7-star version of that one. That one you have. You are a potential raid metal as well. Do I have a 7-star version of you, though? I do not, so we'll throw you in here. Maybe we can get EA. Nope, no process. Okay, skip that. Man, we've really dropped. I think we've used over 100 metals now. Not too bad. Okay, EA and Strength. There's that one. EA and Poison. I know I have 7-star version of her as well, so we'll save that one for her as well. This one has Ariel, but I prefer EA on this one, so let's see what I can get. Trolley traits are trolley. Let's see here. Process here. We'll skip that. So nothing too good on Lady Tremaine and Daughters. Big Head Sora again. I know I have. Sure. I know I have subslot ones, but we'll throw it to you. This is Big Head Sora number 2. His hair got bigger and spikier, like Dragon Ball Z. Sure, we'll rip that one. And lock you on the safe side for the heck of it. Okay. Ground, you're kind of set there. Alright. You. Okay, ground and raids. So either we can get double raids, or we can get really aerial for the most part. I don't really need raids in this one. I am pretty set on raid medals for Magic at the moment. Cause I kind of stopped. I mean, so it used to be that we'd cater setups to attributes for the most part on raid bosses. You know, obviously, if you had a power raid boss and you went in there with magic and so on and so forth. But now I don't. Now I just use my Fairy Stars as my single pretty much raid setup metal or raid Keyblade, and I do just fine. I do a lot of damage that way. Kind of neat how the game has evolved past that since then. Okay, you are a tier 5 still. Okay, Aerial and Ground, so you are set. What do you have? Aerial and Raids. Boom, 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 boom. I will take Ground or EA. On this one. Boom, boom, boom. Sleep Resist. No, we'll skip that. Attack boost 1. That's one thing that you should change in Coliseum. I'm not gonna lie with that one. Even in pools, most part, but mostly in Coliseum, we get skills every month. And they really need to do away with the attack boost 2, defense boost 2, and like that poison, sleep, and everything. They gotta get rid of those medals and like at least upgrade them. I mean, at least put them at like attack boost 4s or maybe like, attack boost 2 maxes or something because they are just wasting inventory spots at this point in time. Ground engages. Okay, what do you got over here for you? Sleep. Nothing good, obviously. Okay, I know I have a 7-star version of this dude. And you have air and ground, so we'll leave you alone. We'll fuse those into other ones. Solar REX, interesting. Okay. Okay, 0.2 Sora. What you gonna give me? What you gonna give me? Slight rebuild. Gonna give me some ground? No, but you will give me some strength. I might want to turn this into a brain metal, so we're just gonna leave that one like that. Okay, here's a choice. Kyrie. I bought a lot of Kyries recently. This one has ground strength engages. This one has okay, sure. It's defense boost 3 enhanced one. Let's see if we can't get an EA. If I get an EA on this one, I'm going to stop immediately and start throwing the other ones into the other Kyrie and in hopes of getting an EA on that one. Where were you a while ago, man? Back in the day when I could have really used you. Okay. EA's not on that one, which is good. I'm very happy to see A on that one. Because it's still a viable metal to utilize, that kind of stuff. EA on it will give you your... pretty much give you your max buffs for the most part, minus the uprights, but again, those are going to be acquired through other metals, like other prime metals if you need to. So if you get her in your pools and you don't have the Kyrie EX Plus, she's still a viable option for you because she can still get you your buffs and everything. And then if you have like one copy of like Riku versus Roxas, you're going to be pretty much set overall. So she's still very, very good in the game. If you're not able to, like, get the other ones. Paralysis. Ew. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, last chance to get EA on this one. Oh yeah, we'll take double engage on that one. Who knows? That might be useful. Okay, not too bad. I'm very happy. I got one copy with EA. That's fine. Okay. Can I get EA on you finally? That's my sister. You can hear that's my sister in the background. Yes! Oh, I am so very happy to see this on this medal. This opens up some more pathways now for this dude. She's Hexian, man. He is still a good medal. He's still a buffing, debuffing machine. He's going to be very useful for a lot of things. Raises your PS and defense, lowers target strength and defense by 1 tier. He can put in some work now, especially with the A on him. He is still going to be useful. Okay, so this one has damage and raids and a DB3 max. This one has a chance, aerial and HP traits. I'm going to try rolling into the defense one, the defense boost 3 one. Let's see if I get lucky in this regard again. The EA on her. This is from the VIP banner for this week. Max HP. Okay, so I think EA, unfortunately, but that's not too bad. That's okay. I'm sure the other chances of her later on to get EA in that one. This is the Kyrie I'm potentially going to nominate. Same thing, really. I'm going to potentially be turning it to a 7-star pretty soon. Because it does have ground. The ground sheet on it, which is useful. I will, of course, change the skill on it if I choose to do that, but I am still debating. These are the deep thoughts of the Aaron. Deep thoughts of the Aaron. What do you have? Ooh, I can't look back. Ooh, okay, so you have double raids so far. What do you do again? You get more, deals 4 hits for 2 turns, upright strength by 1, inflicts more damage the more Lux collected. Ooh, so you are a potential... I know, Cat. It's a potential raid medal. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll make a pure... Maybe one day I'll go back to like the mono setups against Ariel. No, let's get that. Maybe one day I'll go back to those mono keyblade setups against raid bosses. Stranger things have happened. Boom, boom. Oh, this is some I do love this interpretation of the 3 of them in the game. It was really good. I liked it a lot. Boom, boom. Okay, let's see. Okay, so finally I'm into the 7 stars. I'm not gonna put you guys through me going. Look at all of my Lucius. Yeah, I'm not gonna put you guys through me going through and like all those Kyries, upgrading those medals there like that. That's a bit much, I think. I have 3 Sword DXs. Do any of you have anything on you right now? No, you do not. Okay, so we will level up and we'll throw that other one that's right here into it and see what we get out of this. Max Changes, okay. Cool artwork on him. Just a shame it was never a viable EX medal. Okay. Yeah, I see flashlight on me. Okay, that's pretty much, that is it. We're done. Wow, okay. I guess we're set. Again, I did try to make a raid medal, Riku vs. Roxas, which is why I have 3 copies of him right now. As you guys can see, this is mainly for this is for Lost proper, and especially you, Badger. You can just go there and take a look at that one. I got 1 raid on that one, unfortunately, in my attempts to get it at 7 stars. This is my pure PvP one with double 1k strength, and this is the other one that has 1. Basically, I have 2 other than the same thing. 1 raid trait, everything else EA, ground, aerial, and then 1k strength. This was just for Badger and the Sea. Just this they can go ahead and roast me in the Discord, which I'm pretty sure they'll be doing pretty soon after seeing that one. Yeah, 9 tier 7s. So I can definitely try to nominate into one and still have by Monday if I need another one. I can turn another one into a 7-star because hopefully I'll get a 7-star out of a gold ticket. I only have 1 tier 8 trade right now, so I'm running low on them at the moment, but we're doing pretty good. Yeah. Okay. So guys, we're gonna end the video here. It went on for a lot longer than I thought it was going to. But I had fun with you guys doing this. It had to get done, and I did a lot of cleaning out on my inventory. I'm down to under 1,000, which is good at the moment. So guys, thank you for sticking through this long the video. Thank you for sticking through my pestering of Badger proper and Lost with my Riku vs. Roxas medal there. And I wish you guys the best of luck on your traits for any of your other medals as well. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And Cat will too, I'm sure, once she stops meowing.